Yeah, well, congratulations to both of you. I literally had so many questions written
And
down.
they're making you stop?
And they're making me stop, but I thought the film was
We hate
incredible.
them.
I know.
We hate these people.
There's so many lines, and Pamela, I wanted to say being an artist is solitary, but if
Yeah.
you're passionate about it, it's worth it. That line to me is the whole film.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the
It's true.
entire movie, and I love that line.
I
hope
love that you listened to the movie, that you clearly appreciated it. So thank
Yep.
you.
Thank you.
Because the truth is, you make it, they write it, Gia directed it, we acted in it, but now you're saying you actually listened and that there was something that really touched you as an artist yourself and about what art is. And this is a movie about art. And so thank you.
That's how I felt.
see,
Congratulations to both of you.
I
missed
think
it.
we
you.
should just finish now and just all of us go home.
Yeah.
So as far as I'm concerned, it's all over, and this was the nicest way to. You're the first person we've ever spoken to about this.
Oh, well, thank you so much for saying
So
that,
thank
Jamie.
you for actually paying attention to it.
Thank you.
Nice meeting you, Pamela. It was
Nice
great-
meeting you.
Pamela, there's a scene in the film when you're talking to Dave Bautista's character where you say you feel seen and you feel beautiful when you're on that stage, about how much you love that show. This might be a big question to ask both of you, but as artists, do you remember the first time you truly felt seen as the artist you are?
Well, maybe for me, I think it was on Broadway when I got
Oh,
to play
wow.
Roxy in Chicago, and just to come out on that stage, just vibrating and so much fear, and then to walk on the stage and have that, feel that freedom and to feel that connection to the audience. That was, I think, the first time for me.
You know, the truth is that Halloween was in fact a character. Laurie Strode was not me. In fact, quite the opposite. You would have cast me as the slutty cheerleader or snarky smart aleck. You would not have cast me normally as a typecasting, as the sort of quiet, introspective virgin. And that actually gave me a chance to be an actor. Subsequently, it was all about me and my body, and I lost touch with the idea of being an artist. But if I look back, in fact, Laurie Strode is a beautiful portrayal of a really vulnerable young woman.
Oh, that's beautiful. I really appreciate you sharing that. I think one of the things I find interesting about acting is that physicality can inform you so much emotionally about who a person is. And I did the way a character moves, and Pamela, I won't give too much away, but the way the character dances, I think, can inform you emotionally of who she is on and off stage. And Jamie, I think about like True Lies, for example, or your character dancing here. There are aspects of the way a character moves, the physicality that can inform you as to who they are. Can you speak to that and how physical affects the emotion?
Well, I love and I'm very drawn to musical theater, music, choreography, and a lot of even putting on the costumes were choreography. I mean, we had to know what comes off first, second, and third, doing those quick changes. And so it all felt very musical, the entire performance, very much like you would, be in theater. So, but yeah, I mean, I feel like, the physicality sometimes in the past, I found that, I got away with murder in a bikini. I didn't have to apply myself any other way. But in this case, to really, it really informs the character and where she is in her life experience. I feel like Shelley probably was a ballet dancer, but just outgrew, or didn't make it, but she could be a showgirl. So we have it in you. If you have it in you, you're dancing around your apartment. You just have it in you.
Yeah, what about for you?
Isn't there a show called So You Think You Can Dance?
Yes,
Sounds like-
Right. So
There should
I
be.
think everybody thinks they can dance. And I was never a professional dancer, Abby. But I mean, I danced when I was, in teenager, and I took dance classes, and I could, I can shake my tail feathers. But for me, the real freedom came again. Pam talked about like wearing a bikini and people being like, holy, people would kill, literally would kill to be able to look like you look like in a bikini. And I'm sure there were people who thought the same thing about me in the movie Perfect and all that sort of thing. But what's important to me is being an artist, and the physicality for me really came out in Everything Everywhere All at Once, because Deirdre is a very specific physical human being, and being able to inhabit that. Annette is a very physical human being, and obviously that informs the work more and more. And so it's also a lack of your vanity, because you're letting your body sort of do what your body actually naturally wants to do, rather than the clenching of it, which most human beings do all day, right? We're constantly clenching against the looseness of the physical form. So,
And I always find like vanity is a prison, and it's just
yes.
breaking free of that, and to be able to play characters with so much freedom is such a great experience.